Kevin Molm here in the Office of Youth and Adult Ministry, 2-Minute Tuesday on May 6th. Well, it's been a few weeks since I posted a video, and that's not to say that I haven't been busy. It's mostly just that the work's really been administrative, so there hasn't been much to share. But there have been some significant things happening, like, the death of Pope Francis, which I'm sure all of you are aware of. I hope that you've been praying for him. And now starting tomorrow, we begin praying in earnest for the conclave, that our cardinals would discern well the next man to take St. Peter's chair. On a local and a personal level, I've been to 2 confirmations in the last week, one where I was a sponsor for my cousin in Great Falls, which was super cool to see Bishop Jeff and some other friends from my years in Missoula. And then my own son got confirmed this past Sunday, which is really exciting. And then my daughter will receive her first communion this Sunday. So it's a big year for the sacraments for us. And I know that you all in the parishes are working hard right now on planning those last minute details for the sacraments. Thank you for all that you do. Please know of my prayers. And then in addition to the sacraments, it's also graduation season. My prayers go out to all of the graduates, both those graduating high school and college. Busy time of year for our families. I have a class of 2025 wall in my office with the graduation announcements. I pray for all of them every time I come to my office, and all of those seniors who are graduating every time I come in. Bishop Vedder has also been in a whirlwind the last couple of weeks. Immediately after Easter, he went to Rome on a scheduled trip for the Pontifical North American College, but his plans and everyone else's in Rome and the entire church, it seems like, got thrown out the window with the passing of Pope Francis. And then coincidentally, Bishop's mother, Loretta, passed away while he was in Rome. So he came back home to be with his family and celebrated her funeral mass. So please pray for Bishop and his family, and especially for the repose of the soul of Loretta Vedder. And right now, I'm actually in Indiana for a conference about a grant that we received to help bolster our Justice Outreach project. It's pretty exciting stuff, and I plan to release more details soon. And speaking of JOP, you don't want to miss it this year. We're on for June 22nd through the 27th. You can sign up. The website's diocesehelena.org/JOP. And I've been asked this several times. Yes, if you do JOP this year, you will be back in Helena in time for the priestly ordination of Deacon Dylan Armstrong, which is that Friday, June 27th. We finished the last evangelization workshop last Wednesday when we met in Bozeman for the Bozeman Deanery at St. John Vianney in Belgrade. Those workshops were so great for us, the diocesan office. Just getting around to all the deaneries and meeting people face to face is always a huge win and a great thing for us. Plus, it's awesome to hear about all the ideas and energy around evangelization that our parishes are doing. I really look forward to continuing that work in sort of the next steps. I was also finally able to confirm some dates and locations for next year. Of course, I'll still be working on some of the details, but here's what I've got coming up for next year. June 22nd, 27th is JOP. That family camp at Legendary Lodge is June 29th through July 1st. There's a few spots left there, but sign up as soon as you can. August 11th to 12th is Planning Days at Legendary Lodge this year. I really want to encourage our parish staff to attend this. It's a great event. August 15th to the 17th is a young adult retreat at Legendary Lodge. Then we're into the CYC board year. We've got August 22nd through the 24th is our first meeting. The second meeting is October 10th through the 12th in East Helena. And also that weekend is really busy because that Friday, October 10th, will be the Bishop's Gala at Carroll College. We're kind of going back to similar to the Sunlight event, so that'll be on that Friday. Then the Catholic Educators Conference, this is new, is that following week, October 16th to 17th. The last weekend in October, October 25th, we will be doing our junior high rally in Bozeman. November 15th, there's a men's conference here at the Cathedral. November 19th to 23rd is NCYC in Indianapolis. Get your folks registered and organized now. The registration is already open, diocesehelena.org/NCYC. The third CYC board meeting will be that first weekend in December in Deer Lodge. January 1st to the 5th is Seek in Denver. We are not going to be organizing a diocesan trip, but we are going to go back to hosting a youth ministry leaders retreat in Fairmont that weekend of January 2nd to the 3rd. Then we're doing the ski retreat again, January 23rd to the 25th in Whitefish. The first week of February is the NCYM exchange meeting. This is sort of the new NCCYM for those of you who are familiar with that. That's going to be February 1st through the 4th in Louisville. February 6th to the 8th is the last CYC board meeting of the year in Butte, and then we have our Eucharistic Congress scheduled for March 20th through the 22nd. We already have dates for JOP next year. Will be July 7th through the 12th. And then finally, the last thing that I have scheduled right now is next year's planning days will be August 10th through the 11th of 2026. And of course, as we get closer to each event, I'll send out information and registrations, and I'll send out some packets to parishes with some physical marketing materials and handbooks soon. That's it for this week. As always, please pray for me, pray for our bishop, and we'll all pray for our young people. God bless.